Good day, learners, and welcome to our English 3 Quarter 3. Let's talk about the origin of the rainbow. But before anything else, let us identify the meaning of the underlined word. Number 1. He gives graces or favor to his creation whenever they make mistakes. He grants them blessings too. What do you think is the meaning of graces? A. Creation. B. Mistakes. C. Blessings. You're doing great. It's blessings. Number 2. However, when he is angry, he decides to exile wrongdoers. To exile means to prevent them from entering his kingdom. This is a form of punishment. What do you think is the meaning of exile? A. Wrongdoers. B. Kingdom. C. Punishment. You're right. It's punishment. Here is our story. The origin of the rainbow. A long, long time ago, people prayed to Bathala and offered him gifts, for they believed that he was God and the source of all graces. One day, Bathala thought of making a journey to the earth. He said to himself, "My people on earth have been very good to me. I would like to make them happy." But Hala commanded his messenger to call all his children to heaven. He wanted to see them before he went down to earth. First, the daughters came. They were such lovely maidens, and among them were Tala, the morning star, Liwayway, the dawn, and Tag-ani, the goddess of harvest. A loud noise and a blinding blaze accompanied the arrival of his sons, Kidlat, the lightning, Hangin, the wind, and Araw, the sun. All the other sons came hurrying. They knew that when Bathala called, they should lose no time in coming. Bathala's children were now all seated. Looking at one empty seat, Bathala said, "Bighari is not here again. Did my messenger tell her about this meeting?" "Panginoon, I looked for Bighari, but she was nowhere to be found," said the messenger, who looked very tired. "Perhaps she is among the flowers in some distant land on earth," someone whispered. The others exchanged glances, for they knew that Bighari, who was the goddess of flowers, loved to play among the flowers in the garden. But Hala was indeed very angry. "This will not do," he strongly said. "How many times has she been late? I will not allow tardiness among my children. If Bighari prefers to be with her flowers, she can stay with them forever." But Hala's children were afraid. They looked at one another in silence. After a brief pause, Bathala continued, "From now on, Bighari will remain forever wherever she is right now, to live there alone." Bathala's children were saddened by those angry words. They loved their beautiful and kind sister Bighari, but no one could protest Bathala's decision to exile Bighari from his heavenly kingdom. At that very moment, Big Harry was having a delightful time among the flowers in a faraway garden on earth. When it was time for her to return to her heavenly home, she could not find her way out. She was worried about her father. When the messenger came to tell her of Bathala's anger, she sobbed and said, I'm not sorry to lose my place in the heavenly kingdom. I grieve because I have offended my father." The messenger was very sorry for her, but there was nothing he could do. So the flower garden on earth became Big Hari's home. The flowers bloomed all the more and gave forth beautiful colors never seen before. Everybody around was so delighted. The people who were living nearby saw that the garden grew lovelier every day. Soon Big Harry had many friends. They came to see the flowers and admire their beauty. The people loved Big Harry more and more. One day, somebody suggested, "Let us build a bower in Big Harry's garden so that we can see the beautiful flowers from afar." So the people built a bower. It was high and arched over the entrance of the garden. Soon the arch was decked all over the blossoms of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Thereafter, whenever the goddess of flowers goes on a journey, we can see the lovely many-colored arch in the sky, the rainbow. Let us understand the story. Read the questions carefully and write the letter of the correct answer on a sheet of paper. Number 1. Who is the most powerful god in the story? A. Agila, B. Dakila, C. Bathala. You're right, it's Bathala. Number 2. What kind of abilities or power do his children have? A. They can make humans. B. They can control heavenly bodies and nature. C. They can create monster. You're correct. They can control heavenly bodies and nature. Number 3. What is the consequence of Bighari's tardiness? A. She lost her powers. B. She was not allowed to be a deity anymore. C. She was exiled to Earth. Good job! She was exiled to Earth. Number 4. Based on how it was used in the story, what does tardiness mean? A. Being late. B. Being sick. C. Being early. You're correct. Being late. Number 5. How did Bighari feel when she realized the consequence of her actions? A. Upset. B. Afraid. C. Delighted. Your answer is correct. It's upset. Did you get it right? Good job, class. Now, take this challenge. Draw a rainbow in a sheet of paper and describe its color pattern. You may pause the video as you work on the activity. This time, let us try to retell the story. To retell means to say the story and its parts using our own words. We need to mention important details when we retell. It helps us understand the story better too. One way to retell is to follow the sentence frames below. Somebody, wanted, but, so, and then. Somebody refers to the main character or characters. Example, the main characters in the story are Bathala and Bighari. Wanted refers to the goal or intended action of the character regarding his or her problem. Example, the problem is Bathala looked for Bighari but she was nowhere to be found. Therefore, the action made by Bathala, he was indeed very angry. But refers to the attempts and obstacles that the character encounters. Example, she was worried about her father. Bighari attempts to return to her heavenly home, but she could not find her way out. So refers to the outcome of his or her attempts. Example, because she could not find her way to her heavenly home, so the flower garden on earth became Bighari's home. Then refers to the final solution or ending of the story. It can also include the lesson or theme of the story. Example, everybody was so delighted to see the flowers and admired their beauty. The people loved Big Harry more and more. Now let us use the sentence frames to retell the story. Once upon a time, there was a goddess named Bighari. She was the daughter of Bathala. One day, Bathala wanted to call all his children to heaven, but Bighari was nowhere to be found. So, Bathala was indeed very angry. Then, Bighari became very worried about her father. The message of the story is do not leave your homes without asking permission and telling your parents of your whereabouts. Let us try to retell in a different way. The origin of the rainbow. The story happened a long time ago. The main characters are Bathala and Bighari. Bathala wanted to look for Bighari, but she was nowhere to be found. Bathala got angry, but Bighari became worried about her father. She attempts to return to her heavenly home, but she could not find her way out. So the flower garden on earth became Bighari's home. Then everybody was so delighted to see the flowers and admire their beauty. The people loved Bighari more and more. The message of the story is always do what is pleasing to God. Now that you know how to retell a story, take the challenge. Retell the origin of the rainbow in your own words using the sentence frames. Take a video of yourself and post it in the comment box below. Thank you so much and have a great day.